There are a few things I learned hosting the first magic show of its kind. And in doing that, all the cards are now facing
No, you're not.
the right
Nothing
direction.
moves.
Yes.
Nothing moves.
You did it.
Yeah,
You
you're
did it.
full of shit.
Here, put the cards down.
There's no freaking
What the?
what? Except one.
Ah.
Wait a minute.
Wait, that's your card. That's
What
your
the
card.
hell? You're kidding me.
For those of you who don't know, I recently did a magic show that was very intimate and limited in seating. There was only a maximum capacity of 10 people in the audience. Traditionally, there's 3 types of magic shows. The first being social magic. That's where I would go group to group. Each group will get 7 to 10 minutes depending on how long I'm booked for and how many people there are to perform for. That would be around 2 to 5 tricks per group. It's very limited, but it's also very personal. There's parlor magic with an audience size of 20 to 40 people. You'd just be sitting in an audience. I would be standing in the front doing the magic, and that's going to be about 8 to 10 tricks. It's a little personal, but you're still sitting in a crowd, so it's not super personal. There's stage shows which consist of 40 to 100 plus people, which is not intimate at all, and unless you're on the stage, it's not going to be super personable, but it's still an enjoyable experience. So I wanted to take the personality, the intimacy of doing social magic and combine it with that of parlor magic. I felt an audience size of 20 people would be too big. The idea was to have everybody sitting around a table watching and engaged in magic, and that's what I brought to life with this show.
My wife and I decided to come to the show for my birthday. They said it was going to be interactive and intimate, and I have to say it absolutely was. We were very, very pleased. The show was as intimate as it can get. We were able to be involved. He was very funny, as well as his tricks were great. So we really enjoyed the show, and I highly recommend it.
It was perfect. He was fantastic. Thank you. Wonderful show.
I thought the show was really good. It was really intimate, and I like that about magic shows. You know, I've been to like a magic show like a while back when I was in college and everyone was there, and you don't really get involved like this. He's like making you involved, which is really cool.
Really liked the intimacy of it. I thought his tricks were great, his magic was great.
I was just impressed the entire time. It was super fun with my friend and everyone there. It was very interactive and I had a great time.
Oh, I love the show. I love magic. My dad used to do magic for me all the time, and this just, it brought a lot back, and it made me want to watch it and like not learn it more, but it made me think again, like, how did that actually happen?
Here's what I learned and would do differently next time I'm hosting a show, whether it be this kind or a parlor or stage show. The first thing is venue. The venue was not easy to find. I had to send out parking instructions and a video to help people find the venue, though they did find it okay without even seeing, nobody saw the email I sent with the directions. So I don't think that was a big thing, but having a more public venue that can help you advertise is super helpful, especially when you have to juggle a lot of things, which I'll get to a little later. The next thing was setting up the venue. Now my buddy Cedric, he did a show and he said he had to do all the work to set it up and break it down and all that stuff, and he was doing it in a restaurant. That being said, most rooms aren't made for magic shows, so you'll have to do that anywhere you go. But with this room, I did do a lot of work, and with the help of my mother, we were able to accomplish setting this room up within the span of half of a day. It took about half a day to set it up. So thank you, Mom, for helping me set that up. Going back to that juggling comment I made earlier, there's a lot of juggling that goes on when you run your own business. You have to advertise for the show, you have to talk to people about the show, you have to sell the tickets, set up the venue. There's just a million things you have to do for the show on top of the million things you have to do to run your business, which is booking shows where people hire me to go to their events and perform, which is where I really make my money. The balance of it all, I don't think I really did enough advertising for the show itself to help it be as successful as it could have been. That being said, it was a big success. It was a massive success, but it could have been more successful had I done maybe more advertising and talked to more people and sent out a few more emails and text messages and all those other things. But when you're consumed by so many different things, it can be a little overwhelming at times. Going forward, I want to do another show like this, but I want to keep trying new things, trying to break things, trying to find where things can get better, trying to find where things might be a little different and unique and draw people in with that engagement aspect of it. Like, oh, Maybe hosting a magic show in a gym would be pretty cool, like a workout gym. I don't know. Things that would be outside of the norm, which is kind of what this was, and I want to carry that energy into the next show. I also know that this type of show has piqued the interest of at least one of my magic friends, Cedric, and I'm just curious to see where like the intimate shows go from here on out. It's something I would like to continue to offer. It's just not, I don't have a plan for another show like this right now. But as I continue to progress and as interest continues to develop, I will definitely be planning more intimate experiences like this. To anybody who made it to the show, said they wanted to come to the show, or just you watching this, thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to bring more magic to you.
Dude.
Come on, come on.
I
let's
swear, I
see.
was looking at them and they were all.
What the hell?